Okay, so I'm going to give you another example. And this one's a little bit weird because there's two linear inequalities, right? So there's two inequalities with lines. The first one's going to be x minus y is bigger than or equal to 4. And the second one's going to be 2x minus y is smaller than 6. This is going to be a lot like solving the systems of inequalities that we did before, like in chapter 3. But first things first, I just want you to pause the video, take a second, try to get this one graphed out for me, then try to get this one graphed out for me separately. So really do like push pause. It's, let's see, which side are you seeing? I think it's down there. So push pause down here, take a second, figure this out. Okay, all right, I'm assuming that you push pause, did this, and came back. So what was your first step with this one? I'm hoping your first step was to do something like, okay, I want the y's on one side, right? So I'm gonna like, I don't know, maybe I'll subtract x from both sides. So that'll give me minus y is bigger than 4 minus x. And then I need to flip everything, right? Flip signs. And so that's going to get me y and x minus 4. Right? I switched the sign on this and the sign on that, so I got minus 4 plus x, which I rearranged. And I have to remember to switch this inequality, so it goes the other way now. Okay, so there's a line. I can graph that line. So here's my black set of axes that I'm going to use in the middle, and I'm going to graph the purple thing first. So I'm going to think about the line y equals x minus 4, right? So that's go down 4 units. Oops. Let's go down 4 units. 2, 3, 4. Boom. Okay, so we went down 4 units, and then what's our slope? I think our slope for that is, maybe like 1 over 1, right? So over 1, up 1. So over 1, up 1 is going to look something like this. That tick mark's in a crummy spot. Okay, cool. And then I'm talking about y's that are what? The y's are y's are under that, right? So that's all this stuff down in here. Okay, now what? Now I think I want to do the other one. So when you guys did the other one, I think probably you did, oh, I don't know, let's add y to both sides. So we got 2x is smaller than 6 plus y. And then maybe I subtract 6 from both sides. So I got 2x minus 6 is smaller than y. And then maybe I just rearrange my head here so it looks more like the line I'm used to. I got y is bigger than 2x minus 6. Maybe I think 2 over 1, right? So I'm going to look at this. I'm going to think about y is 2 over 1, x plus, minus 6. So I'm going to go down 6. Okay. And then I need to go over 1, up 2. So over 1, up 2 puts me here. Over 1, up 2 more puts me there. So I got something like this. Right? And now I'm talking about y's that are bigger than that, so things that are over the top. So I think that's this stuff in here. Oh, whoops. I really just lied. So really, I'm talking about all this stuff, right? Everything that's over the top of the blue line. But the stuff that's both, right, if I'm solving the system, stuff that's both is going to be the stuff that gets colored blue from this side and purple from that side. So that's that stuff I colored the first time, which maybe we'll do in as black. Blackish purple. Okay, so that's my solution there, that stuff. And then I should probably check the lines. So let's see, I need to be strictly over the blue line, so the blue line is going to need to be dotted. And I can include the red line, so the red line can be part of the black. Cool this? Alright, basic idea. Don't sweat this too much. I know it looks like messy business right now. Let's clean up our picture a little bit. What are we going to do? I think we don't need the purple streaking anymore, right? We also don't need the blue streaking. And now I should probably put my axes back in. So I had axes like this. And then I can identify a couple of points. Like this point here is what? I think that's 0 over, -6 down. This point here is 0 over, -4 down. Right? Finding this intersection is possible, right? That was like the point of section 3.5 maybe or something. Pretty sure. But for right now, really, I'm just looking for this kind of shaded in triangle down there. And make sure this line's not included, so it's not. Cool.